clubbing, drunk shit. Poppin' Persia, you be on some dumb shit.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy TC, and I'm back with another video. I'm in the backseat of my Tesla, just sitting here chilling. It's been a good day. It's been a beautiful weekend. You know, everybody loves the weekend, and nobody can deny that. You know, you get to kind of just unwind and just, kick back and have some fun. You know, it's been a rough week. You know, you've been on your feet, your back hurting. You know, you've been dealing with all type of people you ain't been wanting to deal with, and you was in school dealing with these ratchet ass people, and at work dealing with these irritating people, and motherfuckers is just in your ear yapping and shit all day, But that weekend you get that break and you just get to chill, you know what I'm saying? Go to your family, go out, drink, have fun, whatever you do. If it's just chilling, reading, doing nothing, watching YouTube, it's what you want to do. So, it always feels good to be able to just have a chance to do that and just unwind, But, man, I had so I was just, getting my hair cut, and then, I was just thinking, like, it's just a lot of things that crossed my mind, and I kind of want to talk about it in this video. And the first thing was just, I feel like it's important for every one of us to be fearless in life. Having fear, I really feel like it stops a lot of us from really just pushing the envelope and really pushing ourselves past our limits and expectations in that comfort zone that we used to. And a lot of us have fear where we're scared to try things that we've never done before. And I feel like that's very important for you to get over. Don't let fear stop you from doing anything. Think about this. Just being fearful can stop you from creating good relationships. Being fearful can stop you from finding the woman of your life, the man of your life, finding a good business partner, finding somebody who know about relationships. It could pass on you the knowledge. Someone who knows about stocks, someone who knows about cars and know the right. Who can really change your life dramatically. And the fear of talking to people and put yourself out there can stop you from being able to even talk to those people and to build that relationship. So if you can persevere through the fear, man, like Will Smith said, man, everything that you want is on the other side of fear. And he also was saying that, fear is kind of, the idea of it is kind of ridiculous, because in our brains, we create these false images and predicting things that probably would not happen. We go, in our brains, we go like to the furthest extent to try to stop us from doing something or create a scenario that will probably never happen, and that's something that you really just got to remember and pay attention to when you sitting and thinking about doing something, and then you feel that fear, because our subconscious mind kind of can't dictate what's real and what's not. So when you think too much and you go into like a daze, like you could be thinking of something, you can start to feel it because it becomes real to you. Like your body don't really know, you know what I'm saying? So you just got to be very, very self-aware of the thoughts that you keep in your mind. Let me take this damn mask off. Woo! I just got my hair cut. I'm feeling good, man. I know y'all can't see it, but that's really not important right now. I just went ahead and got me some chicken. Ugh. Eh. It's busting. But yeah, be fearless, because you'll feel so much better on the other side of being being fearful. Like, this is like a small example, but like I said earlier, talking to a girl, you scared to walk up and talk to her because, oh, she might not like me, or I might not be her type, or I don't have enough money. You don't know this girl from a can of paint, but you want to make up all these things, and we be so quick to talk ourselves. We be so quick to put ourselves down. It absolutely makes no sense. Like, we got to stop doing that. And I really don't know the cause of what that is or why that is. Like, why do we put ourselves down so much? Like, why don't we believe in ourselves? You know, that could have something to do with the way we grew up, our experiences in life, things that we dealt with. Like, you know, maybe people just picking on you, calling you bad names, and then you believe it, and, you know, just kind of like lowering your confidence overall. And you know, some of us never recover from that. Some of us never go out of that, and it haunts us forever, you know. And that's why doing that mental work is important. You got to do the mental work, because if you don't, you'll find yourself in situations and going through things, and you don't even know why, because you're not really paying attention to what has happened. You didn't do your due diligence and your mental mindset work to see where the problem stemmed from. So you wouldn't be able to fix it because you're so lost. You're not paying attention to what's going on. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. This chicken hitting, boy. Oh, yeah. I don't mean to, you know, cut myself off, but I do gotta thank my subscribers, because we are growing by the day, and I'm almost at 100 subscribers. So after 100, we to that 1,000, and I know I can make it happen because I believe in myself and my abilities. Anything that I say and think of, I can create and turn it into my reality. See, I'm looking at you through this camera, and I'm telling you exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have 1,000 subscribers. I'm gonna have really more than 1,000 subscribers. I'm gonna put the work in. I'm gonna keep posting every day, every day. If not every day, every other day. It will be consistent. I will keep posting. I'm not gonna stop this. I love what I do. I don't even get paid for this, and I still love it, because I feel like I'm motivating the people, and that's what I live for. If I could just get to one person through this mic, through this social media platform, and change their perspective and stop them from doing things that they shouldn't do, or going through something that they can prevent, then I'm happy. You know what I'm saying? Long as I can do that, I can die and be good. You feel me? Money is important, but motivating the people and changing some lives, that's more important to me. Y'all will see, like, you know what I'm saying? Results tell you everything. You know, actions tell you everything. So you're gonna know I'm not just talking. I'm gonna show you. So, but yeah, fearless. Be fearless. Be relentless. Don't let what people say or what you think they might think about you, don't let that stop you. Don't let it stop you. You have to push through. You have to just persevere through that. Even when you think it, you got to talk to yourself and say, nah, that's just me talking to myself and putting myself down. Let's see it through. take people advice, but you gotta watch who you take your advice from, because a lot of people speak on a lot of things that they know nothing about and they never did. And it's probably not the wisest decision to listen to somebody who's never done something before that's giving you advice, because where's that advice coming from? The movie you was watching? The news? Where's that advice coming from? Like, why do you know so much about this? And why haven't you did it yourself? That's what I want to know. So yeah, be careful who you take your advice from. And another thing that is very, very important, that literally separates you from the masses, is discipline. Discipline. You have to be disciplined. Even in the Bible, it shows you discipline. Just like fasting and things like that. Like, by fasting, it's showing, okay, you showing and proving to God that I can disregard XYZ if just for you, and show my grace to you and how much I love you. So he showed you that, and you do it for God, then you should be doing it for yourself, because we are representations of God. We are like God. He made us like him in ways. So it's like, now you need to create that discipline and love yourself. Love on you. Don't be scared to love you. Because if you can love you, then that's all that matters. That's all that matters, y'all. Love yourself. And love yourself to the point where you can have a set of rules. You sit down in that quiet room with the lights low, maybe some jazz music playing in the background, or maybe no music playing in the background at all. Or maybe you're in a situation where there's a lot going on. Excuse me. Maybe you're in a situation where there's a lot going on and it can't be quiet. So you just get your headphones and maybe go in the closet, wherever you can, or the bathroom, just to get away for a minute and just sit down and really think about the things that you can do that you feel like will make a drastic change in your life. And when you sit there and you make that list and you write down one by one your discipline or the things that you could do to change your life. Maybe you need to clean every day, have a cleaning schedule. Maybe you need to drink water. Drink the H2O. Maybe you need to drink water more often. You write that down. Maybe you need to be self-aware of what you say and how you speak to people. Write that down. Come up with a very detailed list, but don't make the list too drastic. Come up with that detailed list of what the disciplines, the things that you feel like you could change, that it could change your life, that you could work on immediately. Not tomorrow, not the next day after that, not on the 1st of the next month. Immediately you start on this. If you gotta make it short, make it short. And then you start working on those things. And then you have a short-term goal of you that you want to hit. And then you can do your long-term knowledge, but that's not really what I'm talking about right now. But just to make it short and sweet, you have your 5, 6, 7 things or whatever, and you stick to those things and you work on it day in, day out, all day long, right? So when you doing this, first of all, it's a amazing habit. And you have to realize that I would say honestly, like 90% of people, they not doing that. I mean, be honest. How many people have you seen actually have a list of things that they working on in short term that basically that shows discipline, and where they gotta put, where it actually takes effort for them to accomplish? How many people do you know in real life that's actually doing that? So that go to show you, this creates the separation. That discipline creates separation, which means makes you more rare, which makes you more likable, what gravitates people to you, because you are that person. When you stand on business and you show discipline, that it creates your aura. Like, people can feel that energy. It's a real thing. You don't even have to talk. They gonna see you and they gonna look at you like, they can tell when somebody's on their shit or not. Period. And to be honest, the people who actually have done it, if you actually took time to be disciplined and do something, you will know that people will notice it. You don't even have to speak about it. The people who doing the work, they ain't talking. They gonna shh. They gonna be quiet. And they gonna put that work in when nobody sees it. Nobody's around. When nobody see it, nobody around, they putting that work in. When people sleep, they putting that work in. When they don't feel like being disciplined, they gonna be disciplined because they understand why they doing it. Create that separation. Creating that distance between you and the next. That's how you level up on them. I mean, if anything, you gotta look at it like a good thing that most people are not disciplined, because if you actually took the time out to be and discipline yourself, now you just create that separation where you got access to things that they don't. It ain't because you're more special. It's not because they can't do it. It's just because they're not doing it. I don't know if y'all don't eat chicken or not, but if y'all don't, man, something wrong with you. No cap. But yeah, you gotta beat the average person. Be disciplined. And like I said, you gotta be fearless. Nah. Once you understand that being fearless and being disciplined, which will make you beat out the average person. Now, along with that being fearless, that will lead you to taking risk. Now, if you are young, if you're a YN or a YB, if you don't know what that means, then it ain't for you. But those who know, no. But if you're a YN or a YB, then you should be taking risks like no other. Now, I ain't talking about sitting here robbing no bank or scamming or, nothing crazy like that, but do what you gotta do. Hey, listen, do what you gotta do. Take that risk, man. Learn who you are. Sometimes you gotta do some things that you probably shouldn't be doing to learn who you are. I've done things that I feel like I shouldn't have done, but I learned something about myself. I opened up another mindset that I never had before, and I start seeing things that I never seen before. I was like, wait, hold on, what the fuck? The world like this? That's just a fact. But take risks. You gotta take the risk. Take those risks. Don't be scared to take risks, but also don't be foolish. At least try to do your due diligence and do a little homework. Ask for people, ask for questions, But man, take that risk. Like, don't always try to have all the answers. Don't do all of the research. Type, let me look up this because I don't wanna be wrong. Because if I'm wrong, then I can lose my money, or I can lose my house, and then I can grow old and never be successful. And you know what I mean? Don't worry about that, man. You gotta just lock in. Lock in. Stay focused. You gotta have that ultra focus, that motherfucking tunnel vision. Nigga, I know where I'm going. I know where I want to be. I will be there. Period. And you gotta have those. You gotta have those reminders. You gotta remind yourself of what it is you want to do, why you want to do it, because you will fall off. It's just normal. We natural. We human beings. We're not perfect. We're going to fall off, and that's okay. But you got to get back on that motherfucker and get the rolling. You got to get back on that boat and get the rolling. Man, hitting that motherfucker. Yeah. No, but real, man, take those risks. You know what I'm saying? Because I done took a lot of risks, and I don't regret a thing. Now, I'm still in my process, and I'm 100% okay with that, because I've learned a lot. I learned who I am and who I'm not. And all that really comes down to is this, my mind. I determine what I want to do and who I want to be. Not the limitations of being fearless. That don't control me. I control me and what I want to do. Now, anything outside of my control that's on God. I let him take care of that. I don't get in between that. I just do what I came to do. And I know what I can do and what I want to do. I'm going to put my mind to it, and I'm going to get to it, and I'm going to do it. Period. So when I say I'm going to have 1,000 subscribers, I know it's coming. I'm going to put the work in. I know it's coming. Because people going to relate to me. I know it's coming. They going to see me. I know it's coming. I speak my life into existence. This car I'm in, this came from me speaking into existence. I went to Miami. I had a Camaro at the time. No job. No 9 to 5. I haven't worked a job in over 9. I can't even remember the last time. I don't even know. It don't even matter. It's not important. But I went to Miami. I rented a Tesla when I was in Miami. Oh my God. That motherfucker was nasty. I'm like, damn. This shit I ain't never experienced before. And it was new. It was 2000. This was 2021 when I went. No. What the hell? Anyway, it was 2020 or 21. Pretty sure it's 21. But yeah, I went to Miami, me and my fellas. And I told them, I'm going to say, man, I ain't going to lie to y'all. I got to get me one when I get back. I'm getting me a Tesla. Niggas probably thought I was joking. Niggas thought I was playing. I ain't playing about this. See me in this motherfucker, ain't it? Say, hey, this is real life. I really manifest, nigga. You know what I mean? You see this chain? And motherfucker, real. I manifested. This is on my vision board. I'm not no talker. I really talk. When I say I'm gonna do something, I'm doing it. It's a matter of time. I'm going to have a C8 convertible, 3LT. Whatever color, don't really matter. It's going to be convertible in a 3LT, and then I'm going to get that mashing at me. Y'all go see. Anyway, you got to have that vision, man. You got to believe in yourself like no other. Sometimes you got to be a little bit delusional. Motherfuckers got to be like, nigga, you going to be able to do that? Man, as a matter of fact, you ain't got to share nothing with don't share nothing with nobody. Do the work. Don't share nothing with nobody. Just do the work. Because when you share it with somebody, that energy that shit gonna be lower than where you at. You gonna be here, and their energy gonna be here. You gonna be like, Man, I shouldn't even told your ass, man. I shouldn't even said nothing to you. Cause it kind of mess with you, like, yo, how you feel, like. So your best bet, man, is just to keep it to yourself. Write it down. Write it down. We be so eager to just share. But we ain't eager to do. We gotta be eager to share as well as we gotta be eager to do above what we're willing to share. That's how I gotta be.